Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. And today we are moving on to the final selection that we have on the gravestone. It is the survival section. Now, as you might imagine, the survival section is pretty simple to understand. All you're supposed to do is start a level and survive for as long as possible. You have indefinite waves, I believe, or maybe it might not be indefinite. It might be like 5 or 6, I can't remember. But we're gonna start on survival day. I don't know how long it'll take us. It might just take us 10 minutes to get through survival day. It might take us like a half an hour. I'm not sure, but we'll just sort of go with it and find out. Maybe I'll do multiple survivals in today's episode. Really just depends, but I figured to start things out on a bang, we should go ahead and buy ourselves a new plant. Obviously we have a number to select, so I think that we're gonna start with the first one that shows up, which of course, as we just saw, is the Gatling Pea. And also probably upgrade our slots to 9, so let's go ahead and do that. And then also buy the Gatling Pea. But as you can see, plant these on your repeaters to turn them into Gatling Peas. Gatling Peas shoot 4 peas at a time, which is awesome. So yeah, we're gonna get started with all of that and just try to get a nice and simple setup going. That way we can sort of survive and continue onwards without it being too big of a deal. The thing is that, let's go ahead and do that. That sounds pretty good to me. Then maybe we could get some marigolds and we've yet to showcase those. That I think that whatever is on your lawn for this first, couple of waves, we'll just continue onwards. So I think you have to select your plants now and then just keep going and going and going. Okay, so we have a selection for one more thing. I think we wanna play it safe. We should probably go ahead and do either spikeweed or a cherry bomb. I think we'll be fine with the spikeweed. So let's go ahead and get started with this. I think everything's gonna turn out just fine. And yeah, it'll be awesome. I didn't mean to put that there. I'm gonna put it on the lane next to it. That's fine, we can fix it later. But yeah, this should be pretty fun. I always like survival, it's always a lot of fun. But if I remember how this works, it sort of happens in waves. So we'll have a huge wave now, and it'll be like, okay, you survived survival wave 1, get ready for survival wave 2. And I don't know if at that point we get to re-choose some plants. That would be really appreciated. Honestly, it's been a little while. But for some people, this can be the most enjoyable part of the game, trying to design a team that's gonna survive you for as long as physically possible. And that's something that has lasted in PvZ2. There is a lot of survival type minigames. And I guess in a way, that's sort of what Garden Ops is in Garden Warfare, but obviously a little bit different. Anyways, with all that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and keep putting sunflowers down for now. Our potato mine's almost ready once more, and that'll be good for this next guy popping up. But since this is a survival day, it's supposed to be relatively easy. I don't think we're gonna have that big of a deal or big of a problem. But yeah, we might as well also showcase marigolds today. Marigolds, of course, they will just poop out coins, just like they do in the Zen Garden. I never showed you guys my Zen Garden update. I've only bought a couple more plants, it's nothing huge. But as you can see, just how the sunflowers poop out sun, the marigolds poop out money. I know I keep on saying it's poop. It's funny to me, I'm sorry. I know I'm so inappropriate. Okay, so there's that. So we'll probably get rid of this sunflower maybe the next time she makes sun. In the meantime, we'll put a potato mine there. And I'll be good for one last sunflower there. So I don't wanna do too much into marigolds just yet, especially when we're still, figuring out and testing out our strategy. We don't wanna overdo that kind of stuff. So maybe I could leave the sunflower there for now. We're good to start putting down some repeaters. I'm just gonna wait for whatever the next zombie is to show up. But I'm probably gonna have tall nuts here. Try to get them out as far back as possible. I think that's about good. And then we can have that there. That's probably gonna be the strategy I have, and then fill the rest up with repeaters as much as possible, and that should be beautiful. Okay, so now if I can keep earning up stuff like twin sunflowers and all that kind of stuff, that would be really good. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to get all of the tall nuts I need out at once, so yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and think about this for a moment. What do we wanna put where? I think I'm gonna put this here, and then I might even do another potato mine on the top lane here. But as you can see in the bottom right, we do have a progress meter that's about to be finished. My goal is still to make as much progress now as I possibly can, because whatever we do now is gonna carry over, as far as I understand. Having the 9 slots sure is helpful though. It does give us room for some extra strategies, some backups if things go very badly, and that is appreciated. Okay, so we need repeaters in 2 more lanes. So I'm gonna try to get that done. This might get a little scary in a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We have our potato mine there, that's good. Okay, so yeah, definitely don't get any more marigolds for now. And just wait this out a little bit. But we can start putting torchwoods down if we needed to, but I'm just trying to save it for this last repeater. Obviously this potato mine should be able to get him, but the moment that's done, we're gonna have to worry about the repeaters again. So go ahead and do that, and then put that there. this here. That's a pretty good combo right there. So now we're just gonna work on building out all of our repeaters across these other 2 lanes and then a lane of torchwood, that would be good. And then we can start putting some Gatling Peas on it, which would be like next level good because we're gonna be able to keep up with a lot that way. I really don't know if there's anything the game can throw at us that we won't be able to handle. Okay, so we have repeaters everywhere. I could start putting like a torchwood there, especially since I don't know how well this repeater's gonna get through that lane. That should make it a little bit easier. And then I'm gonna put a Taunt up there on the top if I can. Just like that, awesome. So I think that's a very good setup. It's defensive, it'll work. And if we do get to re-choose our plants, I could, oh, more zombies are approaching. So there we go. There is survival day, 1 flag completed. And let's see how farther we can go. As you can see, all stars are now popping up and we do get to re-choose our plants. We can also view our lawn, which is a new option, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep with sunflowers, twin sunflowers, repeaters, Gatling Peas, this whole combo. I might hold off on the marigold for now so I can start covering up some stuff with the pumpkins. And I don't think we need potato mines anymore. So if I wanna put anything else in instead, now could be a good time. I could try, instead of doing a full setup of repeaters, because that could get quite expensive, I could start putting out some 3-peaters as well. It would also make it look a little bit more varietous, which is fun. So yeah, I might hold off with the marigold for now, save it for later. We can do something like that. Looks good to me. Okay, so let's get started. Of course, we do have the all-stars there. Maybe we could have done like a magnet shroom stuff, but I think that right now, we could just sort of outpower them pretty easily. So maybe that's just what we should focus on. So I'll probably put like a repeater there and then put 3 repeaters between them. I feel like that's a pretty good combo of everything. So now we're just trying to earn up as much sun as possible. Maybe for now I'll put some flowers in these lanes just so it's manageable. And then beyond that, when we're good, we can start replacing some of those with marigolds, and that would be great. For now, I'm just trying to make as many twin sunflowers as we possibly can, but we got a full row of tall nuts, which is gonna be very helpful. Whenever it's looking a little dire, I can always put the pumpkin over it. And we do now have the new move where we can put a tall nut over a tall nut or a pumpkin over a pumpkin. It'll instantly just heal it instead of having to remove it and replace it. So that's sort of a little bit of a quality of life thing, which is great. And we're gonna try to just keep working with what we got. It's working out pretty well so far, if you ask me. But yeah, there's a lot of survival action we'll definitely be doing. As you can see, there was like a selection of them. There was a lot, so there's definitely a lot we're gonna be getting done. It's gonna be a long series, and I've been really enjoying it. Hopefully you guys have been too. I wanted to remind you guys one last time, since I still keep getting questions about this, no matter how times I mention it. Eventually, I do plan on playing PvZ2. It's gonna be a little while. It's just a huge game, so whenever I play it, I wanna be prepared for it. I wanted to wait out to see, what happens this, E3 season, if there's anything PopCap or Plants vs. Zombies announced, because I wouldn't want to start a gigantic PvZ2 series if there's other PvZ things I want to keep up with. Of course, we're still playing this game and Garden Warfare 2 and PvZ Heroes, and I have other games I want to upload, so it can be tough to juggle. So I'm definitely going to, at the very, very least, wait until I'm fully completed with this game before I start uploading PvZ2. Another thing is that I probably want to buy a new tablet for PvZ2. If you guys have been watching my PvZ Heroes series, you've probably noticed that my phone is starting to die on me, and sometimes the game just doesn't run very well. Obviously, PvZ2 is gonna be much of the same, so I wanna just make sure that I'm as prepared for that as possible. I probably just wanna go ahead and buy a tablet. So if you have a tablet that you use to play PvZ2, I'd love to hear about it, which one you use, and your suggestions, because I've never bought a tablet before. I've always played these kind of mobile games on my phone. Anyways, there's flag 2 done, and as you can see, things are getting a bit more difficult. If I do wanna revert my idea from 3-peaters to magnet shrooms, now's a good time. Actually, we could do, what am I thinking? We could do a magnet shroom 3-peater combo. That's actually a match made in heaven, because it's just like, we put the 3-peater, in the 2 lanes, and then we fill the gaps with magnet shrooms, that'd be perfect. Okay, so we'll do that. So beyond that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't think I'm gonna need any more tall nuts for now. We could do pumpkins though. Pumpkins, torchwoods, right? No, we already got our full setup of torchwoods. Okay, I might wanna just fill out the rest. I don't think there's too much more I have to do. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do this just in case bad things happen. That should be pretty good though. Ready, set, plant. And then next round, we'll start doing the marigold stuff. That'll be pretty good. Okay, so yeah. Trying to look at what we wanna do. Maybe we should put our first Gatling Pea down, since I'm sure a lot of you wanna see it. So let's go ahead and boom, Gatling Pea. So the Gatling Pea doesn't shoot 2, not 3, but 4 peas. It's insanity. It's awesome. It costs a lot. Of course, it's $250 on top of the $200 for the repeater. So in total, you're paying $450, but it's so worth it. It's amazing. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put the repeater here and then in the other lane opposite to it. And that'll help out a good chunk. Okay, got that. And then in those gap lanes, we're gonna go ahead and put this wonderful combo as soon as I get one more sun. Oh, there's some coins. And wake you up. And that way, you know, if things go badly, we got some things we can magnetize. I mean, I don't actually know if the magnet shroom will reach from this distance. I guess we'll find out. It actually doesn't look like you can, but maybe if we put one here, just like that. Would that be enough? We'll find out soon, whenever another one pops up over there. And then we'll put another one here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're getting so much sun now, it's insanity. So like, yeah, a lot of stuff is popping up on the screen, trying to make sure I do everything I can about it. Let's get that there. And obviously they're tossing a lot of zombies at us. We're almost done with this flag already, which is crazy quick. I was not expecting it to go by that quickly, but hey, I'll embrace it. Also, the Gatling Pea takes forever to revive. Now the Gatling Pea, I actually don't know if the Gatling Pea is in PvZ2. I don't know if upgrade plants are really a thing there. I haven't played that far into the game. But beyond that, hey, let's go ahead and replace you. I know that, of course, the Gatling Pea is in both Garden Warfare and PvZ Heroes. In Garden Warfare, he is a special ability for the pea shooter. You can go into Gatling mode and shoot down a bunch of zombies that way. Ooh, we got a disco zombie now. That's gonna be tough. Let's take a look at everything. We definitely need more twin sunflowers. So let's go ahead and do something like that. Maybe I can start getting the marigolds out now. And then the repeater, and then maybe just do this and that, just in case something goes awful. I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen, but we're gonna find out. But yeah, also in PvZ Heroes, of course, it is a legendary card that I have showcased in our PvZ Heroes series, and that's a fun one. Of course, like if you play him over another pea shooter, he'll do like a bonus attack and he does like 5 damage, which is pretty cool. So yeah, Gatling Pea is very cool. He's an awesome upgrade. I think a lot of people like him. I think he's one of the coolest looking plants in this game, that's for sure. I was wondering if you guys would be interested in me doing like, after the series is done and we unlock all the plants and we've done everything in the game, what if I did like a top 5 plants video in PvZ1? I thought that'd be pretty cool. Maybe, maybe not, you guys can let me know. Because I know I do like top 5 videos in Garden Warfare 2. I've been doing like top 5s for like all of our favorite classes and stuff. But I feel like I want to start extending that to other PvZ games and maybe even other games in general. Because I've only really done that for Garden Warfare 2 so far. I've done like my top 5 like soldiers and kernel corns and sunflowers. Oh, look at that guy get taken out right away. But yeah, now the magnet streams are really working. It's working out pretty well. I probably want to start replacing some of these guys. Oh yeah, the pumpkins, I totally forgot. That probably would have been helpful. All right, well, hindsight is 2020. Go ahead and put that there, and then we're gonna have to put no, I did that in the wrong order. See, that's why I'm glad I put more repeaters out. I forgot that you don't remove these guys, you place it over. I'm a dingus. See, that's sort of the difficult thing about, you know, these kind of, what is it called? Transforming plants or upgrading. It's that you have to have the base plant there as well, so you can't forget that. There have been too many times where I'm like forgetting the base version, like I'll forget to bring the sunflower in with the twin sunflower. I'm like, oh, I'm such a dingus. Okay, so we're doing really, really well. I mean, I don't even have a full lane of Gatling Peas yet, and we're just doing fantastic, so that's pretty good. And more zombies are approaching, so there's survival day 4 done, which means if I do remember this correctly, we have 1 more day left, and then it's gonna be, what's it called? It's gonna be over for now. I don't know if it ends or maybe we can continue it and we can just go on for as long as we want. That'd be fun. I'd really like that. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we'll do all of that. And then I guess I'll just get, it really doesn't matter much. I mean, we're gonna be able to handle all of this just fine. Okie doke, and we have 1,700 sun. Like, we're doing well for ourselves, that's for sure. And soon enough, I'm gonna be able to start removing some of these twin sunflowers and just replacing them with marigolds to get more cash that way. That's a great way to earn up money, especially since we just spent so much of it. I mean, I'm hoping some of these zombies start dropping more stuff soon, some more twin sunflower, not twin, what am I talking about? More chocolate. That'd be great for Stinky the Snail. We're talking about twin sunflowers, they only have 1 more left to place. My brain just sort of skipped a couple steps there. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, we're starting to put down these pumpkins as well. That'll be good. I wanna try to replace those tall nuts whenever I can. And right now, it's more that I can't afford anything. It's not that, it's that I'm waiting for cooldowns so that I can just buy this stuff. Pick up all these coins along the way. There's our last twin sunflower. And then, yeah, I think we're good to do this. I really don't think we're gonna need that extra sun right now. I think we're doing just fine how we are. And then we're just gonna keep putting pumpkins down wherever I can, however I can. So much sun, or so much coins and sun, it's amazing. Okay, so who needs to be replaced? None of these tall nuts seem to need it, so we're just gonna keep with what we got. Okay, got it. Lots of clicking on different things. And the magnet shrooms are, hard at work at times. It's sort of weird. The magnet shrooms don't quite reach as far as I thought they would. So like that's something to keep in mind next time. But if we ever do have one of these guys breaking open one of the tall nuts, we should be okay because of all this. But having the pumpkins really helps as well. It just sort of adds even more protection, which is great. Okay, so we're doing really well with everything right now. Get rid of that twin sunflower because she just plopped out some sun. And we're like that Gatling Pea, it's really slow cooldown. And there we go, as you can see, we get a diamond for that. And that was the 5th wave completed. And we're not even like 20 minutes into today's episode. So I hope I can continue, even not to new survival mode. I mean, it does just give me, oh yeah, I can continue. But like, as you can see, we unlocked survival fog. So there's survival night, pool, fog, and so on. But I figured what would be more fun is if we just keep pushing. Do you wanna continue your current game or start a new game? I wanna continue. So, 4 flags completed. What do you mean? Oh, does it not remember? Like if I were to complete this 4th flag again, what'll happen? I'm not sure, I've never done that before. That's weird, I just didn't remember what I currently did. If I finished it again, would it just end on 5? Because I don't know if survival is endless. I think eventually you get a survival day endless, but I can't remember. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it again and see what ends up happening. I mean, I got plenty of stuff to talk about. We're clearly gonna win this again. So I might as well just go for it and just fill this up with whatever. It's fine. Okay, so, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and give it another try. I mean, we kept our coins, so if not anything else, it's just a good way to make some extra cash. I forgot to get more marigolds. Oh well, it's fine. Chocolate! Yes, okay, that was 100% worth it. The chocolate is so helpful. Okay, look at all these guys go. They're doing amazing. Okay, so yeah, we're taking down these zombies left and right. It really is no big deal in that way. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to replace what I can and keep moving forward. Yeah, I probably should have gotten the marigolds again so we could get even more money, but this works out pretty well for now. Now, chocolate isn't the only thing zombies can drop, and I'm a little confused as to why they haven't been dropping other things recently for us. Maybe I need to do something else in the shop. I might have to buy a different thing, but I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had to do that before to get those kind of things, so I'm trying not to allude to what I'm meaning before it happens, but hopefully soon, zombies start dropping more stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this here, and then also replace you, put a pumpkin there, get these coins. I keep on prioritizing sun over coins, but in this situation, it's actually not worth doing that because I have over 2,000 sun. I think there actually might be an achievement for getting 4,000 sun in one level, so I'm gonna try to earn that up here because, why not? Okay, so here comes the huge wave. We did just fine with what we got though, I gotta be honest. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal. If we, if it ends here, that sort of stinks, but if it doesn't, if it keeps going on, that'd be great, but I'm pretty sure it just ends. Which is weird, It's called survival. You'd think it would be survival endless, but no, I think you have to unlock survival endless. Okay, so we're doing well with what we got. I'm gonna try to just wait it out for now. Okay, get that coin. And yeah, it just ends. Okay, well, now I know. They gave us a couple extra coins, which is good. So yeah, with all of that being done, I mean, we still have a lot of time left in today's episode. If we wanted to keep moving, why not? Yeah, let's go ahead and do survival night as well. And we're just trying to make our way through as many survival episodes as we can in today's episode. And then we'll definitely dedicate entire episodes to survival endless. I won't probably buy any new stuff today because I'm just sort of can't afford it. But there's definitely other stuff we could get soon that would be very helpful. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and do sunflower. Or maybe we could do, we gotta last a while, so maybe it'll be worthwhile doing sunflower. Then, we could keep doing Gatling Pea if we wanted to, but I think it'd be smarter to keep with the mushroom setup. I think that'd be pretty good. Peashooters can be helpful, but I think that right now, scaredy shrooms will be a pretty helpful thing to use. We can maybe do ice shroom just in case things go badly. I mean, we only have cone heads to deal with this time around. But then maybe after we afford a good chunk of stuff, we can start getting something crazy out like melon pulse. That'd be pretty good. We can get a magnet shroom in there, and then just our normal potato mine tall nut, or a walnut right now, but you know what I mean. Oh, they do have some gravestones I'll have to keep in mind. But I'm probably not gonna do the marigold setup for this one because it's just not quite as easy. Definitely for, what's it called? Definitely for the daytime levels, it's much easier. Oh, you know what? I probably should have put the scaredy shroom in the far back. I always forget about that stuff. Gosh darn it. Okay, so you know what? I mean, do I need to potato mine you? You're just a brown coat. Maybe potato mine is not really that big of a deal. Put that there. I think we're fine with just the puff shroom. I think it'll be okay. But we might be able to even place another one down before the next guy shows up. But the first, I feel like the first survival, you know, round, the first flag is always the most difficult, especially for nighttime. Once we get a good setup going on and things are really rolling, I think it'll be easier just to make sense of everything and to take out these zombies. So let's get to it. But yeah, if you guys have any cool strategies for survival, I'd love to hear it. Go ahead and put another puff shroom there. I'm waiting for one of these two to make more sun so we can get another sunflower so we can get more sun. It's a cycle of life, right? I guess it's more like cycle of economics. There we go. Okay, so there we go, pretty good. But yeah, I really like survival. It can be fun just to test out some strategies and to just go at it. Usually you get a lot of coins for it if you know, do the endless versions and you can set up a bunch of marigolds. That's a really good way to actively earn coins. And then hopefully get a couple pieces of chocolate out of it. And that's always good because after you get the chocolate, you can go ahead and, what's it called? You can go ahead and set up Stinky the Snail so that he gets you a bunch of coins when you're not playing. So you have some active and inactive coins coming in, and that's good. Okay, so we have our first cone head, which honestly, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna do that. And then I can start doing a third row of puff shrooms if it's actually that necessary. Because we're just still having a hard time earning up the sun for now. And I think there are hard mode survivals that we'll be running into before we run into endless. We'll have to wait and see. Come on, potato mine, you got it, good job. Even though they are doing some decent damage to you. Okay. So these are two brown coats. We should be just fine with them. So we can just keep putting puff shrooms and sunflowers down. And then we'll probably start focusing on some scaredy shrooms the first time we get another cone head. I'm just happy that in this game, the plants can shoot through the gravestones. In PvZ2, that's actually not the case. It makes it a lot more difficult. Okay, so there is all of our, I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. All of our sunflowers for now. We can start upgrading them to twin sunflowers next time. If we want to, it might be worth our while if we can get everything else up in time. But yeah, we're just gonna focus on scaredy shrooms as much as we can. I mean, we're getting a lot of sun. I could also start focusing on fume shrooms, they're always good. And then get another scaredy. Oh, there we go. Don't put a unnecessary ice shroom down. That'd be silly. Got it. And then put another puff shroom. And then put the scaredy shroom. Wait, did I just dig up a scaredy shroom? I don't know. I don't think I did. That would have been silly as well. Got it. But yeah, as you can see there, we're able to do a good chunk of damage with all of this. I think we're gonna be fine. The only problem right now is this gravestone. So if in next round, the next wave, we could deal with that, that'd be great. Which we should be able to without too much of an issue. For now though, I'm just gonna keep building outward as much as I can. There might be a zombie that pops up from that gravestone. The best thing I can just do is ice shroom him. Let's go ahead and wait for this and we're good. And then we can start working on our second round, or second, yeah, line, row, wave, whatever, of puff shrooms, fume shrooms, you know what I mean. That'll be pretty good. We're about to hit our first flag though. This is actually quite easy, so I'm happy about it. Huge wave of zombies is approaching. That's fine with me. Go ahead and do that. And just get that ice shroom ready. Okay, so ready, set, boom. That should be pretty good where it is. I think we'll go ahead and put our second fume shroom there, just because there are a lot of zombies here. If we could reach out to them, that'd be good. But yeah, definitely next time, I gotta do the Grave Buster. I don't think I'll need the puff shrooms after this. I think we'll be fine. I could get one more fume shroom out before we have to worry about it. Of course, there is an upgrade to the fume shroom that we could have bought, but I wanted to sort of save the plant upgrades like one per episode. That way it's sort of fun. But there we go, survival night, one flag completed. We got a little bit more action to go though. So, we have a lot of options here. There is an all-star popping up. I think that will do something like sunflower, We'll keep with like walnuts, definitely grave busters. Maybe we'll do puff shroom just in case some awful things start popping up. Ice shroom for sure. We could either do hypno shroom or magnet shroom. And I think it would actually be better for the nighttime levels just to do hypno shroom, turn that all-star around, hopefully. That would be good. I don't think we're gonna run into pole vaulting zombies, so I think we can stick with the walnut. And then beyond that, if we wanted to do anything else, hard to say. Taking a look at everything, if we take a double check at our lawn, I am not sure. Maybe we could just do pumpkin, and then lastly, if we wanna get anything else done, just put the melon bolt there, just in case we make a lot of sun. That would be good. So first thing I'm instantly gonna do is get rid of that gravestone, because I feel like that's a pain in the butt. And then get a twin sunflower out, sounds pretty good. So we're probably going to, if I have to say anything, I think we're gonna start putting walnuts on that lane. That way, the puff shrooms, or the fume shrooms only have so much range, so we don't wanna put that walnut out too far. So I think that's a good spot for it. And then we still have the puff shrooms. Glad I kept those around. And more chocolate, thank you so much, it's amazing. That's even better than when they drop a diamond, because it definitely earns me up more coins when I have a full Zen garden like I currently do. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and keep getting all this stuff, and then try to get this walnut over there. And then we'll just put a puff shroom in front of that. Okay, so I can grave bust this guy, and I definitely want to. Grave bust as much as we possibly can. See, we're doing pretty good with all of this. I mean, at this point, I can even start affording melon pots if I really, really wanted to, which is a little bit crazy. Financials are just doing great. Okay, so, yeah. I think that we'll be able to survive 5 waves like this pretty easily. I mean, it's not as hard hitting as our previous pea shooter setup, that's for sure. We could have just done that strategy again, but I feel like it wouldn't have been as interesting. I feel like this is a lot more fun just to, you know, sort of work with it, what the environment is giving us. Okay, so yeah, you attack that puff shroom, see what happens. This pop of fume shroom's gonna be angry with you. That ain't no good. And we can start putting pumpkins down, that'll be good. The walnuts look so happy with the pumpkins. They're like, oh man, I got myself a little protection. The protector is protected. Okay, so that guy should be fine to deal with, especially if we do a little bit of that. Get out of here, buddy. All right, we already have ourselves the flag coming up, so we gotta be as ready for that as much as we possibly can be, which is why we have also the ice shroom. Okay, so I might wanna go ahead and place a melon pult somewhere just to sort of be ready for all that. And then we can quickly get rid of this before that huge wave comes in, that'd be great as well, because there's just no zombies popping out from that anymore, which would be good, good, good. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that there, put this here, or get rid of that there, and then get another walnut there as soon as I can. And then if we need to, we can ice shroom or do anything else we need to do. It's looking likely. Just go ahead and boom, ice shroom, and that's gonna take care of everybody pretty gosh darn easy. So yeah, I think we did it, we made it. We were able to survive flag 2, which is just awesome. So let me go ahead and get that coin before this ends, which we did, awesome. So there's that one done. We have newspaper zombies. That's where sometimes, you know, having the torchwood fire piece can be great because it instantly gets rid of that. But I think we're fine with what we got. If we take a look, we definitely need the twin sunflower, the grave buster just in case, the hypno shroom, ice shroom, maybe more fume shrooms. Then we can do the tall nut pumpkin, maybe magnet shroom. I'm still on the fence about that, and then this. That seems like it could work out pretty well. I wish it was more than just, you know, the pea shooters that could have fire shots at times, but of course that question is answered in other PvZ games. Or at least that plea is answered, I guess. Okay, so there's nothing to bust with the grave buster right now, but there are some sunflowers I can turn into twins. Okay, so things are going okay, as far as I see it. Oh wow, that was a lot of sun just exploding out of everywhere. Okay, got that. I'm going to keep on giving you guys stuff. But this is where the zombies just are constantly flowing in. It's a little crazy. We don't have our puff shrooms anymore. So that's gonna make some things a little difficult, but I think overall we're gonna be fine. And I'm gonna keep on getting out the melon poults as much as I possibly can for now, because they will really definitely help us add some extra damage to everything. Even these guys right here, the newspaper zombies, won't be able to catch up with us too well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to put a twin sunflower there whenever the twin sunflower is ready. And then beyond everything else, just keep putting pumpkins there. And then maybe we could start even doing a mushroom or magnet shroom pumpkin combo. That could be pretty decent. just for those zombies that really are persistent. I don't even think that's entirely necessary, but we could do it. It's still, you know, possible. Or I could start getting some tall nuts out or something, I don't know. We could just rethink a couple things, you know? For now though, putting a melon there. We'll definitely put melons in the other lanes, but having them in every other lane right now, the top, middle, and bottom, is pretty helpful just because that way we're guaranteed at hitting every lane in some capacity. I mean, I guess you could say that for the, if you put one second to the top and second to the bottom as well. Yep, that's true. Oh well, doesn't matter, we're putting them in every lane. Go ahead and do that. And then we got one more left to fill up, but for right now we have to worry about a huge wave of zombies. Come on, sunflowers, give me that sun. You got it. Just a little bit more. There's a grave buster, or a grave we're probably gonna wanna bust. I just wanna get the melon pult first, if that'd be the smartest thing. Actually, you know what, let's go ahead and do that. Because we're affording everything pretty easily. It's only a matter of time. Surprised we haven't run into any kind of stronger zombies, you know, more all-stars first off, and then maybe like gargantuars and stuff. Maybe we will this time. We'll have to wait and see. For now though, disco zombies are pretty powerful, and we've been running into a good chunk of those. So keep with this and the magnet shroom and then the pumpkin and everything. I don't need any more twin sunflowers. I mean, I really don't need too much more except for just like defensive stuff. So we'll try that out and see how everything goes. Is there really anything I'm missing? I don't think so. Grave buster actually. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. I don't need a cherry bomb if we have a doom shroom. To be totally honest with you. Okay, so we should be able to get a good chunk of sun right at the beginning. It usually spits out a lot of it, and that'll be good because then I can just boom, bam, melon pult. And there we go, so we got a full lane of melon pult, scary shrooms, and then 2 lanes full of fume shrooms. So things are going out pretty well right now. Now we can focus on like magnet shrooms so that everything falls down even quicker. That would be good. So for that we need 100 plus 125, that's 225 every time we wanna put down a magnet shroom if we wanna make sure it's safe. So let's wait for that, and one more, there we go. So do this and that, and we'll try to just do that at the top and the bottom for now, and then we'll work on some other stuff. Because we do have the disco zombie, we do have the, what's it called? The all-star. The all-star will be dealt with pretty easily. The disco zombie, not so much, that might be a bit of an issue. Chocolate, nice. Okay, 3 chocolates today. We're gonna have to go to the dentist. I mean, I guess Stinky is, because we give him the chocolate. You know what, this is tempting to use a ice shroom here. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I got rid of the all-star. Oh wow, he's still kicking, look at him. What a trooper, I love him. Okay, so I could doom shroom this if it's really nasty, but I think we're actually handling this pretty well. Looking at everything, we're just storming through these zombies, it's awesome. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff going on right now. Let me go ahead and wait for that pumpkin one more time. But I think those pumpkins are holding on tight, which is great. And then we could get rid of more screen doors. Even though the screen doors are pretty weak as it is, they're even weaker. Well, we got the magnet room, so everything's working out really well for us. And then we're gonna get our huge wave in a moment, and whether I use a doom shroom or an ice shroom, I guess will be up to what we have to go against. I think for the most part, we could just use the ice shroom and save, you know, the lawn patch that it'll take up. I think for the rest of this, we should probably just put an army of spike weeds. That would be good. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do the ice shroom right there. Gonna get that coin, gonna dig up this puff shroom, put a magnet shroom there, and then as soon as we can, I'm gonna put a pumpkin there. Awesome. So we're doing great. I think that's the second to last one. Our 4th flag completed, which is just fantastic. So yeah, there's only so much I need left. I definitely wanna have the magnet shroom, pumpkin, spikeweed, and then just a bunch of random stuff, really. Something like that's pretty good. I mean, I could, instead of that, do this. We're not gonna be able to put the marigold anywhere, I don't think. And is the pumpkin gonna be totally restored? No, it's still doing its reload. So in the meantime, grave bust that and start putting some spikeweeds on. The spikeweeds restore pretty quickly, but we're still not like swimming in sun. We still need to earn that stuff up a good chunk. Which is why I need to be financially cautious, trying to make sure that we have enough of this pumpkin, that this magnet shroom is protected. Because this isn't a strategy that's gonna get us a lot of sun, because sun is just not naturally falling around here. Go ahead and do that, and then get 2 more, so we can put another spikeweed there. And just 2, oh, nice, a diamond. 2 lanes worth of spikeweeds is gonna be very helpful for sure. Especially since all the zombies that would be scary, like the bucketheads and the all-stars and everything, aren't gonna be able to do much. Also, if we get a plant in every lane, I don't think there's any way that the zombies can actually put gravestones in. Like, the gravestones won't come up. Like, maybe they'll just destroy the plant that's there, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Anyways, doesn't matter too much because we're about to win. We just gotta survive until this huge wave, but regardless of what happens, I'm gonna be ready. Come on, come on. 2 more sun, please, from any of these twin sunflowers would be great. Come on, got it. Not bad. Oh gosh, okay, this is a lot of stuff actually. A lot of zombies. That's where the melon pots are very helpful. Got it. There's like some kind of weird thing going on with the music right now. Like there's just some kind of random really high tone. Like, can you hear that? Like, I don't know, it usually doesn't make that tone. I've never heard that before. Weird. I mean, maybe it's just sort of part of the survival part of the song. It didn't sound very good. It sounded like a musical glitch. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna doomstream you all. Get out of here! That was awesome. It wasn't all of them, but it was still pretty cool, wasn't it? There we go. Okay, so there we go. There is the daytime and the nighttime survival levels done. That is awesome. Maybe we'll just try to do 2 survival per episode until we get to the endless. But as you can see, we just unlocked survival roof. So now we have survival pool, fog, and roof to do. We'll probably try to do pool and fog next episode or something. Maybe we'll even include roof in that. But that's something we're gonna wrap it up for right now. I did want to show you my Zen garden. Of course, it is growing larger and larger, which is awesome. And beyond that, I might try to buy some of this stuff soon if we have enough money. I'm not really sure. 10 slots for 80,000. I don't know if that's exactly gonna be necessary anytime soon, but we also have tons of other plants to showcase, stuff like this guy right here, the gloom shroom, I think he is, the cattails, tons and tons of awesome stuff. I'm really excited to get to it. But we're gonna save all of that, of course, for the next episode of Plants vs. Zombies. If you watched this part of the video, make sure you comment Zebra Gatling so now you've watched to the end of the You Are a Zebra Task viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, bye-bye.